I have been working to obtain the #1 Beidou build for about 2 months now. Every week I spent all my daily resin, and then some, trying to grind out artifacts, searching for the pieces that will raise me ever so higher in the rankings. As we discussed in the last update, this challenge opened itself up to the issues of rapid Mora depletion.
Insufficient Mora?
An issue I have since alleviated, though probably not for long. Each week I would spend Primogems to max refresh my resin, as my fragile supply is long gone. While not every day, I at least made it sure I would use 2,000 resin every week. This is thanks to getting the $15 Genesis Crystal Bundle and spending it to increase my resin. Across the 2 months, I've spent a total of 16,000 resin in the pursuit of perfect artifacts. This led to a new issue. See, because I spent all my Primogems artifact farming, I had none really left for the new character Arlecchino. And I had spent half the budget I set aside for the game on refreshing my resin. Add to this, I really wanted Father, as she was very strong in an overload comp I was planning to run Beidou in, and I only had one chance to get her. If I failed, I would potentially have to wait for her rerun banner, whenever that may be. So, with the support of my viewers on stream, I set to win one of the most important 50/50s of my account. First try for sure, because that's the only try I get. Alright, so, we are here for one thing, and one thing only, and that is an Arlecchino. So, we have about 60 wishes. It's not even enough for a pity. Alright, so we got 63 summons. Let's check my pity. So we got 5 and 8. We might be in trouble. We might be in a little bit of trouble. So let's get into it. First 10 pull, we're gonna get her early because we have to get her early. And that's purple. I shouldn't have skipped that 10 pull because the dialogue would have been. I fill it with this 10 pull. Now, your vision will have a problem because you mixed Austria up with Australia. I think that's just my brain has a trouble. Can you say something? Yeah, go right ahead. Linna's pretty cool. Yulan, but a bit worse. Okay, I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Okay, I'm filling it with this 10 pull. It's all about timing, right? You gotta do it right when the moment feels best, like right now. Damn it. Moving on, here we go with the third 10 pull. I've only got 3 left here. Please? Oh! That scared the piss out of me because I know that's not her splash art. Okay, I need good vibes in the chat right now. I need all the good vibes for anyone watching. Because if we don't, do not say Qiqi! Listen here, punk. You listen to me. You listen, buddy. We don't wish Why is that not working? We don't wish Qiqi upon. Stop it! We don't wish Qiqi! I don't need a Qiqi! You know what? I'm gonna not get Qiqi just to prove a point on you. Okay? This is not gonna be Qiqi. So that way you're mad. Alright? You ready? I haven't missed a 50-50 out of my past 8 50-50s. God, that scared me again. It's 2 of her right next to each other. Daddy's coming. Let's go! Coming with the milk. Oh my god. I can't handle it if we miss. If we miss, I really cannot handle this. God, there's 3 4 stars in this. I can't handle it. Papa, 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 tonight! And I failed. If only I had saved my Primogems and hadn't gone so hard into farming artifacts, I I hadn't even had a single high-tier artifact to show for my efforts. And now, Arlecchino may be gone before I can even get enough wishes for her. Is what I would say if my wife wasn't the greatest person in the world and allowed me to overspend my budget. We went in for a second round. Alright, well, we're getting her this week, that's for sure. So, I already got some. I thought it would be, you know, just a little touch and we'll get her. So we'll see if just what I already prepped gets us her. And if I have to get more, then I might cry a little. Oh, I have these. Yeah, she went out for milk, she went out for some smokes, and I'm emotionally devastated. Yeah, that's what happened. Alright, let's do our first temple, and we'll get her on the first one, and then we can go and do like Beidou grinding, or we can level her up, whatever we feel like doing today. So, first temple. Easy, easy. See, I said it would be done on the first one. There she is.
I am the knave, Arlecchino, fourth of the Fatui Harbingers. The children of the House of the Hearth call me Father. I do hope our
call you Father.
Proves to be a pleasant one. Although, I would imagine it should be fairly easy. After all, there's no cause for contention between us at the moment. Wouldn't you agree?
That was nice and easy. I didn't have to do this, so we're all good. And got the fiery mommy, plus bringing us to a new problem. I haven't done Fontaine yet, and Arlecchino's Ascension material is locked behind a potentially spoilery side quest area. So to help expedite Arlecchino's growth, we will be trying to speedrun Fontaine's story over the next couple weeks. This will also help with my other goal, because I want to get caught up in Genshin Impact before Wuthering Waves drops on the 22nd. So come join me in my streams this week to see if we can make it in time. Maybe I'll even do a giveaway for Wuwa on stream on the 22nd, so, you know, come hang out. Now, don't think just because I didn't get to max out my resin that this is another week of no real progress made towards Beidou. I still had my daily resin, and I spent that on her. And finally, it bore fruit. I had mentioned last time that my flower was the one item really holding me back, and this flower rolled good. It went from my worst artifact slot to my best with 41 crit value. Now, while this is 8 points behind the number 1 slot's flower, it still boosted my rating to number 28 in North America and 106 worldwide. From here, all my artifacts are on the same line of being good, with my Sands and Mask being the 2 below 40 crit value. So it may take a while, but for the first time, I have made major progress to the goal. Moving on to last week, I had asked if Elemental Mastery or ER Sands were worth investing into. The conclusion I came to from the comments is mixed. It seems most people agreed that EM was wasted on Beidou, and there was some good support for it as well. So I ended up deciding, fuck it, and rolled the sand I had. One turned out to be an ever so slightly upgrade, the Elemental Mastery. So I used it for the time being. I am thinking I'd rather get energy recharge, or especially an attack percent. But I gotta say, Elemental Mastery works pretty well in the aggregate build, and it's definitely not wasted, but definitely requires more investment than the other options. And with that, we conclude this update to the challenge with major wins. I don't know when I'll update again, as getting better artifacts than what I currently have will take some time. Would you like updates on weeks, even when I don't manage to get upgrades? Let me know down below, and click here to watch an explanation on why Gacha games are getting such crazy high pre-registration goals.